Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the latest LR that's going to be getting their EZA. Trunks Kid and Goten Kid, the Super AGL unit that seemed like nobody wanted anything to do with, is finally getting his EZA. And I'll tell you what, through a few things that have come out here recently, this guy has become disgusting. So he's going to be out in about just under 2 days. 3 days, just under 3 days. Excuse me. Not to mention we are going to be getting our very first Super Strike EZA, and that is going to be Mighty Mass. So we'll go ahead and jump right in and take a look at the information here. So Extreme Z battle here. This is going to be 33 stones, 34 stones, something like that we're going to be getting, which is always really nice. But we do have the legendary power as the weakness, which is essentially any LR is going to be able to give him additional damage. And then the weakness for gifted warriors to be able to reduce down that damage is going to be coming across. So kind of taking a look at this, it's going to be 10 levels that you're going to be able to go through, and each one of these levels you're going to be able to pick up the medals that are going to be used for it. Now, one thing that sometimes people forget, it does cost stamina, but as long as you can beat the very first level, you can repeat this and you'll get all the medals that you need, and you just don't get some of the other stuff. So if you are someone that is like, oh man, I can't be past the first level, that's fine. It just takes you a little bit longer, a little bit more stamina. Not a big deal. You could still get it. But the fact that we get the orbs to go along with it, obviously, and then the Kais to be able to turn around and get that stuff to go through. Now, this right here is obviously just an example of some of the LRs that you're going to be able to take, and then we have our disgusting little LR list here for tech. Any opportunity you have to be able to take those, you definitely want to do that. But otherwise, any of these guys are going to be able to do some major damage to them. Do not take a strength unit, though, because strength unit against the AGL is going to be completely destroyed. Really? Why is that being unresponsive? We're just going to go ahead and skip past that. So, this is the important part right here. Gifted warriors. This is going to be the part that is really important, because this is going to be that damage reduction section. This little Goten has become very, very good thanks to the Majin Vegeta lead, because that's going to be the 200%. So obviously pretty good to be able to turn around and do that. LRs, you definitely, if you have Demon King Piccolo, you definitely want to run Demon King Piccolo on this. Not only is he going to be able to do extra damage, but then he's also going to be not taking anything. He's going to be a tech unit. He is going to be a gifted warriors unit. Plus, he has 50% damage reduction. So if you have the Demon King Piccolo, you most definitely want to run him on that list. Then you can also make a pretty nice Vegeta's family and gifted warriors team that can have some pretty good damage and things that are going to be going on there. But this right here is going to be the tech units. You're going to be able to take some pretty decent ones. You got some free-to-play. You got the Trunks that's going to be pretty good there. This Trunks right here, partnered with a Goten, if you have him, is going to be very good, or any other Goten that is within the Gifted Warriors realm. The Intelligence one obviously works out pretty well with him, with that extreme reduction in damage modification. Not so much, you can't really take the Caulifla trick in, because not being able to do that, some of that damage reduction does kind of hurt. But then you run into like your Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas that they turned around and EZA'd into some beasts. So pretty good that way. Then on the extreme side, again, Golden Frieza is going to be pretty clutch throughout this. Transforming Frieza is going to be pretty good. Not to mention the fact some new units there, the Majin Buu from what just came out. So pretty decent as far as some of that does work around. Now let me see here if I can get this to go through and take a look at my phone. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is going to be the unit, or the team that I'm actually going to be running. It's going to be a Majin Vegeta lead with all the Vegeta units that comes around, but I am taking for the Gifted Warrior boost, which actually, the more and more I'm thinking about it, that's going to be horrible, because he's going to get slaughtered, because it's only going to be a 30%. Crap! I've got to think around how to change that. I just realized he's not on that list, so that's not going to work, which is why I have this one here as a good backup. So, this right here is going to be an extreme tech unit that's just going to be boosted all the way around. I was lucky enough to actually get 2 Demon King Piccolos, or I guess I have a Rainbow Demon King Piccolo and then another one. But then Golden Frieza, so my rotation here is probably going to be Golden Frieza and the Transforming Frieza, and then the LR Frieza and LR Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo, so that way everybody else can kind of rotate around, kind of be a little bit protected on some different things, and hopefully we'll be able to beat this around, so it won't be too bad. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad, but you know, it's just kind of one of those things. Man, I didn't even think about him not being on Majin Buu or Vegeta. That's going to be a little interesting to see how that works around. I am running super slow today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. Okay, so here is the unit as we have an opportunity to take a look at them. This was them before they got their Z Awakening. Why is my computer acting up today? This is horrible. Of course, when I'm trying to get some things going on. Let's see here. So the Extreme Z size, well, he's going to be a key +4, 120 across the board. So pretty standard as far as the low end. I mean, this meta has kind of moved on. But you do have that opportunity still to do those different types of fusions. Fat Tinks is going to at least raise defense by 30% with no negative multiplier onto it. Skinny Tinks is going to lower your defense by 30%, so hopefully you don't get Skinny Tinks. Kind of a 50-50 trade-off there. That's okay. It's not horrible. That's your 12 key. Then when you actually get a 18 key or more, Super Saiyan Gotenks, Mega Colossal Damage, raise defense by 30%. Super Saiyan 3 is going to be a greatly raises attack and defense for a 1-turn Mega Colossal Damage. So it does pretty good. I mean, the trade-off for well, I guess there really isn't a trade-off. It's just the fact that you get to raise your defense by 30%. So it's obviously Super Saiyan 3 is going to be pretty big. Now, on the Gifted Warriors team, I mean, these guys were hitting like 5 million. So I'm interested to see what they're going to be able to do once I get them on a Gifted Warriors team ready to go. But they are going to be able to get anywhere between a random key +5 to a key +10 at the start of each turn. Attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack plus 50% if that is an ultra super attack, with a medium chance of evading enemy's attack. So again, nothing that's like over exciting, crazy, anything like that. It's just the fact that they did just get better, and that's always that pretty nice bonus. Now, they are a little unpredictable, but the fact that they are now on fusion categories, fused fighters, that definitely helps out beyond Super Saiyan, so that's really nice. And then also that Gifted Warriors, like I said, Majin Buu Saga really makes a world of difference on that. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up because my computer is acting horrific right now. This is crazy. Alright, so these are the challenges you run into when you do one-take videos. So, this right here is be the Mighty Mask World Tournaments, the increased drop on them. Pretty standard to what it was before. This is always going to be coming out on Tuesdays going forward, but it's going to be out right now. So, good opportunity to be able to get some different items, plus you get the medals, able to turn around and get farmed up from there. And then their SA is able to be raised up to 20. So it was 15 before, so you just need another unit that's going to be a +5 and be able to run from that standpoint. Not to mention now they can actually raise the SA attack, of the first SSR form of Mighty Mask LR. So that becomes Goten and Trunks, so that's pretty good there. And then, again, my freaking internet is just going slow. I wanted to talk about this dude. Okay, so now we finally got some things going on. As you can see, the original Super Strike character was pretty horrible, pretty bad, nothing special that really kind of went around on them. But once they Extreme Z Awaken, they are not going to be any type of a leader skill that you're going to want to run. But they are able to raise attack and defense for a turn, causing supreme damage and greatly lowering defense. Attack and defense plus 100%, plus another attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. So second slot character is best for them, or third slot. Plus an additional 50% defense and a medium chance of evading enemy's attack when facing only one enemy. Plus an additional attack plus 50% and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack with 2 or more enemies. So pretty interesting. I have not seen anything on these guys, haven't played anything on these guys. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how they actually turn around and work out. But otherwise, before my computer completely and utterly crashes on me, that's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.